Hi, and thank you for joining me today for another reading. This is Wonder, Wild, and Free, and welcome to my channel. Today we'll be doing a reading for Aquarius. Couple announcements. I am still running the giveaway / contest for my first 100 subscribers. Very easy to enter. All you have to do is just subscribe and keep commenting on all my videos, doesn't matter which ones. And once I hit 100 subscribers, I'll be doing a drawing for 3 winners, and then I will be giving away incense packages. Okay? So let's get into it. Let's go ahead and set the intention for today's reading for Aquarius. How are you doing, Aquarians? And Happy New Year. I have already cleaned and refreshed my cards for the new year, for January 2019 and beyond, to give us clean and refreshed readings for this new year. So any old news or any old bad spirit that remained on the cards from the year before has been washed away. So Aquarius, what does January 2019 hold for you? Spirit, what does Aquarius hold for January 2019? Aquarius for January 2019. January. Aquarius for January 2019. Spirit, what does January 2019? One more shuffle here. Aquarius, January 2019. Let's see what we have, Aquarius. Am I holding my cards up backwards, or there we go. Okay, Aquarians. There is quite the spread I see here. We have a lot of, well, we have some, this first top row is just major arcanas. So we have a lot of major arcanas pulled here. The second half is one major arcana, but there is a lot of movement going on here. I see there is beginnings happening. Okay, there's a lot of new starts. Okay, and it could be with a partner. I see I don't want to say too much until I get into the reading. So let's get into this. We have, for our first card, the World card. Aquarians. Okay. Now, the World card is automatically going to be talking about getting over the hill, accomplishing something, accomplishing a goal, or defeating something, defeating somebody, fixing a problem that you had, okay? Or maybe there was a problem not known to you, and you fixed it or accomplished it or conquered it. See, when you look at the picture, it's kind of like you're looking at this woman and she's like, she feels like she's on top of the world, or she's like, I just conquered the world, because she's got this world in the back of her, and then with these like gold things around her, like when Olympic gold things, and she's like, I just won, I'm winning, the world is behind me and I'm winning and I'm getting it. So that's the kind of energy I'm seeing it. You've got the world behind you and you're winning it, you're getting it, you're whatever you feel as though that's going on in your center of attention, you feel like you're flying, you got it, like this is you right now, like you feel like this is that current energy you're feeling, Aquarians. Okay, that's how you're going into 2019. Open. You're going into it with wide open stance, wide open energy, wide open mind, an open heart. With that open heart, we have the Empress for your second card. Okay, and the Empress is talks about being nurturing, motherhood, caring. So, with that being said, there is possible are possibilities. And I also want to say that if we look at this card, she's like looking at you, right? And with a ring, and she's kind of like, and with all these signs in a ring, and she's standing in a ring with all the signs around her as well. And she's like, I can choose whoever I choose to beam this at. So whoever I choose to come across in this ring of zodiac signs, I can drop this and choose whoever I want to choose this to be into. And give my caring, motherhood-like love, or just caring nature too. Because the Empress is all about just loving, caring, motherly, like, just like, even if it's not there to be in a relationship, even if it's just friendship at the beginning, it's gonna start on a very caring, very close vibration. Very close vibration. And I don't think that you're really going to have felt this you're not gonna have felt this vibration quite before. Following your Empress, we have the Star card. So with the Star, it could be that same woman later on in the night, and she's like almost bathing herself in this river or pond and water, and which water stands for is emotion, love, tears, any kind of emotion. And what the Star card represents is hope. It stands for hope, because when you think of a star, even when you go back to when you were young and you think of a star, you think of, let me wish upon a star, because when you see a star, you think of hoping and you want to make a wish. So this Star card coming after your Empress is kind of like saying this loving Empress feeling of that you have inside you, carrying vibrational, who am I going to give this caring, vibrational, loving connection to? But whoever that is turns into something much deeper. It turns into this star. And when you get to this star, you're like, I want to bathe myself in this emotion. The night is dark, and I want to cover myself in this water. I want to cover myself in this emotion. I want to look up at the stars, and I want to think of this person, and I want to look at the stars and wish and hope on nothing but good things, on nothing but beautiful things, beautiful and loving and beautiful emotions and beautiful vibrations and enlightenment. Enlightenment. You want to shine that light. And with that being your first top row, I can see, Aquarians, you have a lot of emotion coming out of this top row and a lot of vibration, and I can feel it. It's very strong. Coming down to your second row, we have the Ace of Pentacles. And like I said in the beginning of the reading, I see a lot of new beginnings and new happenings coming into you, coming towards you this January, this 2019. A lot of things accomplishing, or a lot of things you're trying to accomplish or coming towards you. And this ace happens to fall right under your world card. So you coming into this 2019 year feeling like you're on top of the world, you are accomplishing your goals, or you're setting goals and you are ready to accomplish them because you are on top and you are ready to attack any triumphs. And with that, the ace falling beneath it, stating that you are ready for new beginnings. This ace stands for happiness, new beginnings, even towards your finances. This could also talk about new beginnings, and with finances in the picture as well. Okay, so definitely start of successful ventures. Okay, whatever this successful venture is, it's right beneath your world card. So whatever you come into this 2019 year in with that on your mindset, this ace is there to be your backbone and say that yes, that is yes, and I'm here to be that confirmation that you need, to say that you have my confirmation and saying that it's going to be a success. And we're going on this venture together, and you have nothing to worry about, because Pentacles also can talk about finances, and with that, you really won't have to worry much about finances unless you do something to yourself. But if you stay within reason, then things should be okay. Here's where things take a turn. I want you to listen now, because I like to give it straight. We have the Lover's card. And with that being said, yes, the Lover's card represents karmic love. It could represent you coming into contact with this person, going back to the Empress. Excuse me. Because the Lover's card fell right beneath the Lover's card. Or excuse me, the Lover's card fell beneath your Empress. And in combination with these two cards coming into contact with each other, there's a very strong relation to these two cards coming into contact. And normally when they come and show up together like this in a reading, especially when you have a supporting card like the Star card that came after the Empress, and the Ace as well, talking about the start of a very successful venture. Aquarians, I want to say that I'm seeing that this person that you made that very strong, caring, deep connection with back in this Empress card, and whoever that may be in this ring of zodiac sign, this person can soon become your lover quickly, and without notice, without even, it's just like it was kind of like a meant to be type of situation, because you really thought that at first this connection, because it came out so caring and so deep and so vibrational, that you really didn't see it coming. But at the same time, it was so meant to be, that you fall so deep in this Lovers. And when you fall so deep with this Lovers, you tend to forget about your outside world. You tend to forget about what could happen, what should and what shouldn't happen, and you just fall deep and deep and deep. And what happens is the Empress and the Lover's card kind of team up together. And when the Empress and the Lover's card team up together, there's possibility of a pregnancy. Especially when we have the Ace of Pentacles next to the Lover's card, talking about the start of a successful venture. It could also be whatever you decided to come into the 2019 year in, but though we have strong connections with the Empress and the Lover's card, we can also relate the Ace of Pentacles with this vibrational pull between the two, and with that, there could be cause for pregnancy. So my Aquarian women out there, when I say that this deep connection can cause you to forget about your outside reality, it's that you fall so deep into this love, into this sexual pleasure between the two of you, and you just kind of forget about maybe taking your birth control, or you kind of forget that maybe we should use condoms kind of thing, and a pregnancy could be possible. Very much so. I don't want to scare anybody, but this is very possible. Following the Lover's card, we have your Seven of Wands. And the Seven of Wands is talks about standing your ground. And what we see here is we see a guy and he's kind of blocking the door, or kind of being like a security guard in a way. And he's kind of defending his position and being security, or it could also stand for overcoming obstacles as well. So here, what I see is that you would probably, there might be a little controversy due to your relationship, or due to the pregnancy that might happen between the Empress and the Lover's card. Okay. Between the Empress and the Lovers going into the year, if there is a pregnancy, you might have to defend either your relationship or yourself. You might have to defend the person who you're with and why you're with them, why you like them, to your family, to somebody you live with. I don't know your situations, but personally, but you will have to defend yourself against someone. It could be possible that you might have to defend yourself against your lover as well. And that's a definite possibility, that you have to defend yourself against your lover about the pregnancy. So there's 3 different scenarios, but there will be some defending of yourself, either about yourself, either about your pregnancy to your family, or to your lover. But you will have to be doing some defenses. And that fell under the Star card. So maybe you will be doing some wishing upon a star again around this time of defending yourself. And at the bottom of the deck, you had the High Priestess Intuition card. So Aquarians, you are using a lot of your intuition at the moment, or you have a lot of intuition in you, or you will have a lot of intuition in you. And I know for a fact that once women become pregnant, their intuition increases threefold. So this High Priestess card comes to you as not as a gift, but mostly as a sign, saying use that intuition, or that intuition is coming towards you. See, Oracle, what does Aquarius have in store for January 2019? Aquarius for January 2019. Aquarius for January 2019. divine love. So Aquarius, I definitely see that there will be some deep connection that you will find coming this month, especially with this Lovers card and the Empress card. And the Oracle as well can see that you will be falling in some deep divine love, and that's coming towards you this month. Okay, and that is all the time that I have for you today, Aquarians. If you have any questions at all, my contact information is in the description below. If you would like a private reading to get a little bit more in depth on this reading, because I know this reading can seem a little kind of iffy, or if this reading didn't pertain to you, you can always check your sun, moon, rising, or Venus. But again, if you want to kind of get a little bit more in depth on this reading, you can always contact me for a personal reading. I do those as well, and my contact information is in the description below. Okay, so as always, Aquarians, stay enlightened and stay in loved. Namaste.